So last time out, Jurgen Klopp made 3 signings, hoping to bolster our chances in the league and Champions League. As last time we learnt of our Champions League group, which I think we should honestly be winning. Because from the start of the season, we've been scoring goals for fun, accompanied with a trophy in the Community Shield. But that to me personally is just a big 50p piece, as I want to prioritise the bigger and better trophy. As yes people, welcome back. We are here with Grimsby Town, maybe our final season. Depends how we do, as we can't do anything with money. Of course, £68,000 spent up completely, and I'm not going to show you the UCL group. We already know that because it's Celtic we play next. 2 days before my birthday, as then we've got Wigan in the Carabao Cup. A few more Champions League games, which I'm going to maybe simulate. Depends how we do feel, as I would love to get up to January, but that's a big milestone to set ourselves for one episode. As getting there is not going to be easy in the slightest, and this is the team pretty tired going into the UCL. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick to my reserve team. You can see it's a bit more attacking because the players in it are weaker, as hopefully we can score more, and they do get a little bit more rest, as in the meantime, Evan Curry, he will leave Grimsby Town Football Club, as it's not his first time leaving and it's still only a loan deal, so he may come back. He may survive the whole series, which honestly is just sensational to think about because he's never been in our plans, as we beat Celtic 2-1. Savage and Guerreiro, as speaking of Charlie Savage, he could still leave the club, you know, today, straight away, as he was pretty upset with us last episode out, and we've got this swap deal in with Christian Listes. This man right here who wants to speak about his wage again. He only wants a rotational role coming from Borussia Dortmund. But we actually can't afford him. Oh my days, we've got no money. We have skint ourselves and we can't sign a player. And to be fair, he was a cam, and we don't need any more cams at the club. We've got Fabio Vieira. He's one of the new signings from last episode. Alex Scott is still quite new, and he's bloody brilliant, with Ewan Summers the youngster, and then 2 other boring youngsters. And I'm sorry to call them that, but they honestly just are. It is a derby in the Premier League, the black and white derby. Julian Alvarez has gone to Newcastle United, and they've beat us away from home. I think our first defeat this season. Nothing to really panic about though. Look at where we are. We're in the top 4, and West Ham, are they going to stay at the top? Surely they can't catch us, as we change back to our second string side, this time for the EFL Cup, as can we beat a Wigan side? Yes, we can, but it's very close with McAtee. Savage getting the other goal, and that needs to be a bit more convincing. Not too happy with that, as the next game's an interesting one. West Ham United, of course, we just saw were top of the league, and their fans online raving about how they are going to stay at the top. And this is just too cocky, so let's put a stop to their madness. Going to their backyard, they're all full of optimism. We've just lost a game, but we don't plan on losing 2 all season, it's got to be said, but of course we will lose another game, as McAtee round the corner. Gelder's been playing well, maybe putting himself in a position for early player of the season, as we still need to announce this year's player of the year. Ramsdale in their goal, stopping the first chance that we have, as Kudus' header's weak. It falls to John McAtee. Nice early bit of pressure, but now we've got to defend again. Riquelme, that is over the crossbar. Going for the moon, as we need to go for their goal, of course. A little bit of pressure on us, but now McAtee through to Scott. Uses James McAtee, who's got a bit of a run on here. He's got a man in the middle. Pizarro with the turn. And you do not stop him, especially with that much space. 1-0 to Grimsby. Beautiful scenes. Sensational football, but let's teach them a proper lesson. Dewsbury Hall, our captain, running away right here. Not the best of saves, but it's actually all the first half action. We are 1-0 up, but I expected West Ham to be worse. Credit where credit's due, as Pizarro needs to earn some credit. He's not been the greatest today, even though he's got a goal and he is making a run for the brace. If he could try and put that across the net. Oh my days, Alex Scott just stick out a foot. Almost a certain second goal, as who the heck is that in the top corner? A Poku? I don't think we're actually looking at a player like him, or bloody like anyone. We're not in the market for buying, as now Savage with a run through, a ball onto Geldhard. Geldhard for 2. He's been brilliant this season. He actually shoots himself, which I didn't think he'd do at the last minute. Still a valiant effort, as look at Casado in the midfield. He's coming along nicely now. McAtee, 4-2-0. Blocked last minute, as this game is getting interesting. That is a beautiful ball up to James, though. Another save from Ramsdale. He has been extraordinary, as, oh my days, last minute of the game. João Pedro over the bar. West Ham with the opportunity. Not taken, though, as we approach the end of the game. Alex Scott with a weak shot, but that is the final whistle. At least we silence some fans, as we're second in the league, and top of the league is Lallana with Liverpool. Interesting, as he's also won in the Champions League, and we won in the Champions League, but we need to do it back-to-back. As to Sociedad we go, and I have rotated the team again. It's still a bloody win. We're dancing through this group stage, and should be dancing through the Blades Sheffield United. They are rock bottom of the league. McAtee with 4 goals, or should I say McAtees, as it was both of the brothers with 2 goals apiece in that one. John has 6 so far. But that takes me on to the next thing, Damian Pizarro. I'm going to give him a +1, and of course give him a play style, as if he wasn't overpowered enough with them stats. He's now got a finesse shot, and he's 91 overall. Seriously stupendous, as we could play Tottenham, but I'm going to go against it, and my reasoning is as follows. The next month on this calendar, we have Liverpool at home, and then Manchester United away in the Carabao Cup. A trophy we've not won before is the first game Tottenham. It's a 4-2 away from home, and that is beautiful. As they'd started strongly and then into Marseille, it's a draw, but that point should probably take us through to the knockouts. But this next game is the big one. Lallana versus Klopp, and our team's fully fit and raring to go. Was going to speak to Jurgen, but I am not going to try and jinx anything. Here we go. You just saw a glimpse of Lallana actually celebrating. Something we're accustomed to, but don't want to be today, of course. They've got their new home kit from the 24-25 season, but here in this save, we're in the 2030-31, as that is a ball towards Pizarro. Surely handballed, ref. Don't know about King Min-jae as Sesko. What a good header. It's down to McAtee from Gellert. Gellert needs to support him. Balde in the defense. Lallana's done some bidding. I mean, for an Andy Robertson replacement, that's not half bad, you know. But then Geldhard, oh my days, this season, this man's amazing, as he's going to keep on running right here. And can he pull it back into the middle? Casado, oh my days, you have got to be scoring that opportunity. As Soria for Liverpool. Not putting the cross in. He's passed it across the deck to Sesko. We do get the tackle in right there, but the pass away from our defense. Zakaria with the shot. Definitely not safe here, as they've got Marcus Rashford on the wing. Ball in. A very good chest away from Gabriel. On to Alex Scott, who gives the ball onto John McAtee. Back into Alex Scott. If we can chip it over to Pizarro on the chest, and the volley had to be 1-0. A bloody good chance, as now Liverpool get the next, of course. Valverde skipped around James. I don't know where our keeper's going. Ball all over the shop. It's Kim Min-jae. Straight to Coble. Thought they'd give a penalty there, but it's the halftime whistle after 45. In a game that is definitely shaping up as a title challenge. A bad tackle on Gabriel, but he put himself into a mess right there. This centre-back's a bit clunky. I mean, that touch, you just have to look at it. And he's passed straight to the referee. Benjamin Sesko with a shot right there. Valverde around Schmidt, and Schmidt tries to get the tackle into the back post, and Rashford... Don't tell me it's a penalty. You cannot give an advantage, as Schmidt did contact. The man didn't even go down, and I think he's actually gave it. Yep, and it's going to be Rashford for Liverpool. I don't believe what I'm seeing. Can Coble make the stop? No, a Panenka from Marcus. And in a title challenger, 1-0 down to Liverpool. Is not where you want to be. Not where you want to be, of course, in a title challenger, as a free kick to Casado. somehow got through bodies. Chasing the game more now, and you might see a couple more long shots. I know I do them usually, as we've defended well and need to attack. It's Dewsbury Hall through the middle, straight into Zakaria, and Fede Valverde around us still. Geldhurt's got the block in. Managed to stop the move, but we don't have too long left in this game. Valverde's just around Gabriel. He's been dreadful, same as Schmidt, giving them a free kick, but we have won the ball back quickly. James McAtee to try and skip away. He has to go for the gap right here. Guerreira's on the field, but we're going to go for Scott instead, and the referee blows the whistle. That was a chance. Jurgen, a loss against your former club to give them a 3-point gap on yourselves. Sum that one up for us. I mean, it must not be a good feeling. No, it definitely isn't, and I did think we were the better team. I think the referee cost us the game, but I'm not going to cry about it. And I mean, that's a good attitude to have. All my days. All my days. Damien Pizarro. He's won the Ballon d'Or for Grimsby. I was not expecting this. Simming days into the future, it's Eric Cantona and Rivaldo. The Chilean has done it. Ballon d'Or winner, Damien Pizarro. I mean, he did score a lot of goals, won the Premier League, but that's about it. Even Jurgen was in the audience. I don't believe our striker has done that. He didn't win the UCL. We went out in the round of 16. As of course, Jurgen wants a closer word after seeing his striker win the Ballon d'Or, saying, Damien, congrats. No offense, I didn't expect it. Of course, no offense, but it's usually UCL winners that win it. And with last year's campaign, I'm just very surprised and shocked. I mean, thanks, boss, I guess. I thought you'd have a little bit more faith in me. But I see what you're trying to say, so let's go and win the UCL. And hey, you never know. I could get another Ballon d'Or again. I mean, he does have a point. And can he actually go and win the Carabao Cup first? Because that's what we play next in. A Rashford-less Man United, because of course we've just seen him turning up with Liverpool, and we did sim, and we got the win. McAtee with 3, and is it just the one McAtee? It is! It's John, and he's hit a hat-trick. Puts us into the next round. Nothing wrong with that at all, as Fulham's the team up next. Another black and white derby in the Prem. As now we're chasing Liverpool, we can't afford to drop points, but we do. 1-1. A late goal at the Cottage sinks our hopes a bit, but hey, one thing I've just realised when we go to the Carabao, look at the quarterfinals. Chelsea play the Saints. That's the only other big game, because we've bloody drawn Liverpool, the team we've only lost to. Oh, sorry, no, we lost to Newcastle United as well in the league as a fully fit team from Marseille. And we're shooting through the UCL. I'd usually take more care, but we can do that later on in the group stage. A 3-1 win against Palace at home, before a nice little win 3-1 away from home. Adam Wharton suspended, and we win 3-1 against the Premier League Cherries. But our final Champions League sim, because we've got to play the next game, losing to Sociedad. Not a good look for us, as in the Premier League, still we are behind Liverpool. They're just flying with Lallana. And I do genuinely see why, as we still top the group, but we are going to play the next game. I believe Celtic's the one left. So let's get ourselves to that one. And I do want to play Liverpool as well. Just a few more games to get through. We beat Leicester easily. Then we draw with Burnley. Not so easily. A draw, of course. But then we go and respond with a 2-1 against Wolves. And finally, we will play in the Champions League. Only the one change for this one, Doug Tharm giving Gabriel a rest. We're away at Celtic Park, and I'm so sorry you just witnessed that terrible set piece, but this should be a better chance for us. A long ball headed down to Pizarro, the Ballon d'Or winner, away from his man, and he's put it under the keeper. That's why he won the award. Phenomenal stuff from our main man at Grimsby Town. Get in there, lads. 1-0 away. Should be topping the group with that, but still a chance for Celtic, and Coble might get to counter here. Come on, we could do with 2-0. The Simmons been known to be scripted with our draw against Tottenham in normal time last year, I think of the FA Cup semi-final, but this is good passing, you know, and Geldhurt is the man. I want him on the ball, and that is a good cross, falls to Casado. Just got the shot off as I actually run out of breath, as now Celtic, don't make me breathless. Thumbs dived in, and it's a goal! Yang Hun Jun with the finish, and we are stunned. This could affect us. One final chance, and a long ball from our left back into McAtee. Pizarro, he's tackled, and that should be it. It is it. Oh my days. Bottling the Champions League. Flashbacks to last year. Absolutely terrible. What has it done to us? We survived by the skin of our teeth. Not convincing. And teeths isn't a word, is it? As the team we will be facing, Inter. Not easy. I would have rather had Dynamo, Napoli, even Atletico Madrid or Torino. Oh my days. You could have literally picked from all of them as into the Premier League, though we are back top of the table. Going to be interesting with City up next, and Ewan Summers is a winger. Guess that's a little surprise. Maybe gets him a little bit more game time next year, as I hate playing City, but we beat them in the sim. Pizarro and Guerreiro, as what do the goals look like? I mean, Pickford's going down. Smith is 81 rated. Oh my days, I did not expect to see that when I clicked on this menu. I'm on the long bloody menu. Guerreiro has 3 goals. Good on him, but he is going to stay on the bench. Or do we rotate this team? Because we are playing in-game. But I'm looking at that side still, though, seeing it's got some fatigue, so I'm going to switch it back. After all, a Ballon d'Or winner. He's in this team as McAtee doing some kick-ups. Come on, we are at Anfield. It is a cup game, as anything can happen. This is the quarters, not the semis, so it's still a one-legged fixture. Scott to pass around the wall into Casado. Thought it was going to be Geldhurt. Stood there. He's the man who can cross the ball, but Scott goes back post. Almost a chance, as this looks a chance. It's going to be Casado across the box. It's hit by Alisson. Casado is on the deck, and Alisson makes the save. Beautiful recovery as the ball falls to KDH. He's got to keep on running away. Bentancur's on his back, and we're going to pass it down this left-hand side. Pizarro, too far out wide. He's going to try and get it in the middle. It's just all us so far, which I don't mind at all, but oh, why did I say it? Liverpool get a penalty just like the other game, and Rashford's is saved! Coble the hero! As that save actually takes it to penalties. No, I'm not including the same clip. Rashford scores in the shootout. As Pizarro, I absolutely love this kit from behind as well. Pizarro top bins. We love our top bin shots, and Benjamin Šeško, he's just gone to the bottom. Very good spot kick, as now Geldhurt's been fantastic. I'm going to go down the middle. Saved by Alisson, so Coble's got to save, and he does! He's amazing! Leaving KDH, and do not leave it to chance. Just blast it into the top corner. Get in there. Level again. Berardi, the captain. I'm going to go to the left. Down the middle again, as I'm going to go bottom right. I'm not going to go top corner. And it still went there. A save by Alisson. And it's down to Fede Valverde. It's saved by Coble. Oh my days. This is huge, as we need to score the spot kick. It's going to be John McAtee. Watched into the side netting, and don't be like Tottenham, where the penalties went on for ages. Coble slots it left, as now James is going to go left as well. We don't miss top corner. They're going to have to change it, or I will go and change it. It's going to be Balde. Sends us wrong way. And now down to Scott. And I don't know if that's got enough power on it. Alisson out of the way as Zakaria. Bottom corner. And back to us again as Casado just score. It is Casado. Down the middle. Saved by Alisson. Why down the middle? Why did I go there? Lallana's going through, and we're beaten by Liverpool twice in one episode. The pain continues.